Alrighty, well, howdy everyone. So I'm just gonna get this set up real quick and we'll get right into it. It's a super informal take on what's going on. So here's a look at our live radar. So this is about 5:50, I think it's 5:54 actually. So we've got a couple of showers and storms beginning to pop up around the metro, especially further south. So I'm going to move this around just a hair just to give you guys an idea of what's going on. So here's a little bit of a wider look. Norman, you can see, is a little bit on the clear side right now. You can see this storm system just south of Norman and south of campus around the Lexington and Easton area. That's where they're starting to see those showers and thunderstorms. Also down in Payne and Bradley, you can see a couple storms begin to pop up over there as well. Those are not severe, however, just a couple thunder boomers. So you have any outdoor plans this afternoon, you might want to bring them inside for right now. You can also see a little further down south, closer to the Red River. That's where you're going to see a couple more showers and storms as well. These are pretty spotty, pretty isolated right now. This is just the precursor to what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. So let me switch gears real quick so I can show you guys a little bit of what's going on into tomorrow. We have an enhanced risk. You can see in Oklahoma City, you've got that enhanced risk for severe weather, which is a 3 out of 5 from the Storm Prediction Center issued by the National Weather Service. So they mean business when they put a 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for severe weather. Now our biggest threat is actually the tornado threat. We have a lot of supercells expected to pop up with this storm system, therefore giving us the chance for easy rotation possible with this storm. So in the metro, this includes Oklahoma City, even further north. Along the Oklahoma and Kansas border, you can see in south central Kansas, this threat persists as well. We also have a hail threat associated with this, up to baseball size hail. So if you have a car, you might want to park it in the garage if you possibly can. Parking garages are on campus for OU housing and OU students. So you're going to want to get on that pretty early so you can get a parking pass as fast as you possibly can. You also have a chance for damaging winds coming from the west to the east, just like a classic storm setup that Oklahoma normally sees. Up to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible with this storm. So you could even get damage from the wind threat. So tornadoes usually take precedence in the time of danger, but at the same time, that wind threat is also pretty dangerous with that straight line wind. So you're going to want to make sure you're staying indoors and away from windows as much as you possibly can. So let's take a look at the storm energy that this is bringing. So we'll have what's called CAPE. That's called Convected Available Potential Energy. It's basically, think about ingredients that you need to bake, say, a cake, for example. You're going to need the baking powder, the flour, the sugar, all of the whole 9 yards. You're going to need all of that. And when it's put together, it's put in the oven, and that's what puts it all together. Think of this cape as the oven. So we have all the ingredients present. We have that dry line. We have the cool front coming in from the northwest. We have the moisture needed. We have the cape bringing in that energy that is required to put all of those ingredients together to bake, in this case, a storm. So you're going to want to make sure that tomorrow afternoon you've got the alerts on your phone set up. You're watching OU Nightly, because in the event of severe weather, we're going to be going live and keeping you guys updated along the way. Now, let's take a look at some severe weather awareness. Let's take a look at a watch versus a warning. This is really, really important to note. So a tornado watch. Has a tornado been reported or indicated at any point? No. So a tornado watch means that we have all the ingredients in the atmosphere capable of producing a tornado. That doesn't mean we're going to see a tornado. Now, if we have a tornado warning, on the other hand, that could indicate a reported, whether it's radar indicated or any type of weather spotting rotation, that's when a tornado warning is issued. So they're a little more urgent. It also doesn't mean that it's a confirmed tornado. So we also have tornado warnings that are radar indicated or based on rotation capable of producing a tornado, but then we also have confirmed tornado warnings, which are a little bit more on the serious end. So do you need to take shelter when there is a tornado watch? No. You need to be prepared to do so, though. So when you get that tornado watch, that's when you're going to want to start taking those precautionary measures in terms of like cleaning out your closet or getting the bathroom ready so you have that safe spot ready to go. Now for a tornado warning, yes, that's when you're going to want to get into your shelter as fast as possible. Tornado watches, you have a couple hours before the event starts. Tornado warnings you have within minutes. So tornado warnings are a little bit more on the urgent side than a tornado watch. So regardless, you should be watching your weather conditions closely, staying up to date with weather apps, staying up to date with the emergency alerts, most importantly, staying up to date with OU Nightly, because we're going to be giving you guys severe weather coverage throughout this entire afternoon tomorrow. So if anything begins to pop up, we will be your campus weather authority throughout all of it. So be sure to stay tuned.